After last week's win against Duke University, the JMU Dukes are trying to keep this small little winning streak they have going at this point. Now, Louisville is coming to town this week, and they have to be on their A game because this team has a really good spread option on offense. Their quarterback can run, their running back is good, and they have some talented wide receivers. But this week, we are the 20th team in the nation. Louisville is number 16, so if we can beat this team and put a lot of points on them, we have a good chance to get a little bit closer to the top 15 spot. Now, Gaskin is your Heisman vote leader. LJ Scott is one of the best players on Louisville's squad. 17 carries for over 100 yards and a touchdown last week. He's a guy that we have to make sure we stop today, but look at the passing game for Louisville. So far, so good for them as they rip off a 24-yard run. Now here, look at this. The quarterback is going off. Bonifano is going to go all the way down here, nearly to the 30-yard line. Now back to the read option, and again, Bonifano is going to go all the way down again. He gets the first down. We have a big problem stopping rushing quarterbacks, and it looks like it's going to be happening today. As Bonifano goes again to the left-hand side, he's got a chance to go here, but Barrow is going to light him up, making it 3rd and goal now. So here on side the 5, they hand it off to LJ Scott. LJ Scott is going to get stood up by Andrew Ankra. What a good look by the JMU defense with a great goal line defensive attack there. So in 4th and goal, Louisville is going to be set to kick the ball. This one's going to be up, and that one is good. So it's a 3-0 lead for Louisville, but the JMU Dukes are on offense, and Joe Disher. Can we say enough about Joe Disher? This dude had a couple struggling weeks, but he came back last week with a career performance tying the school record for most passing touchdowns in a game, and he's off to a hot start again. Drew Coates with a great catch here, finding 18 yards and move the chains. Now 2nd and 10, Disher's looking for something in the pocket. Throws one deep. He's going to find, looks like John Miller on that play. John Miller hauls it in for 24 yards, and Joe Disher is looking like he's on fire so far. Now giving the ball off to Cardon Johnson here. Cardon Johnson with a good week last week. Another great juke by Cardon Johnson. The young fella's putting in work early. Now here in the 2nd quarter, Disher to the left-hand side. Ishmael Hyman, you don't see his name called so much this season, but a big reception. Joe Disher with a precision pass right there on the goal line. 4 for 6 in that drive, gets the touchdown, and JMU is now up 7-3. A nice little halfback screen here to LJ Scott. LJ Scott's got plenty of room with great blocking down the field. Finds himself getting dropped nearly at the 50-yard line. Now 3rd and 3, they're trying to get a conversion here. Bonifant throws it to the left-hand side. Bagley's going to hold up, and then Oliver gets thrown to the ground. Branch and a couple other JMU defenders are going to drop him, but not before they pick up major yards again. What is going on with the JMU defense? The secondary's been bad, but a great play here by Branch. We finally stopped the read option. A huge play to make it 3rd and 4 now. Now Bonifant goes back to a halfback screen. LJ Scott's wide open. Barrow's going to try to get him, but he runs into his own man. Kyrie Hawkins threw the guy right into LJ Scott, and he ends up falling. So here on 4th and 4, the lineup for a field goal. This one is up, and this one is going to be good. So right now, Louisville's offense, they've had 2 really good drives, but unfortunately, or fortunately for JMU, they have not been able to score. Now Cardon Johnson trying to go back to work here. Tries to spin, but doesn't really work for him. Now 2nd and 5, Disher back in the pocket. Setting back way on this one, throws one deep again, and Jordan Dodson is going to call this one in. This dude is one of the best talented tight ends I've seen in the nation so far. He's making a name for himself, and if his career keeps going like it is now, he could be one of the best receiving players that have ever played at JMU. Now a big pass here from Disher, and who does he find? No one else but Jordan Dodson, 24 yards. We were just talking about how great Jordan Dodson is, and he gets a big reception there. But look at this, Joe Disher, 10 for 12, over 100 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns in the day. This dude is lighting it up. And speaking of lighting it up, Brett Siegel with the huge hit across the middle. What a hit by Brett Siegel. Now 3rd and 2, Louisville's needing a conversion here. They go back to the spread option, and look at that, another good play by Louisville. Our defenders at the outside have to stay home because this read option is killing us so far today. Now Bonifant tries to scramble this one, but Kyrie Hawkins is going to bring him down with a big sack. So JMU celebrates and makes it 3rd and 16. What will Louisville do here as they're down by 8 early? Now Bonifant's got some time. He rolls to the right-hand side, shakes off one tackle. He's got 17 seconds. He throws this one deep, and this one is way out of bounds. So JMU is going to force a punt here with about 15 seconds left. The question is, can they get a good punt return from Stephen Weldon and they get themselves at least in field goal position? They do have all of their timeouts. Now Weldon's going to catch this ball, moves to the right-hand side, cuts back to the left, great blocking there on the edge. Stephen Weldon turns upfield. He's got a chance to go all the way. A couple guys in front of him. They're going to drop him at the 40-yard line with 1 second on the clock. Now we could pass it here, but look, Joe Disher's been playing well. We don't want to risk an interception. We go for kind of a trick play with a wide receiver reverse. John Miller, though, does get caught after 8 yards, but look, an 8-point lead. No turnovers for Joe Disher. Things are looking good, and we want to make sure that his momentum keeps trending that way. So look, things are good. Comparing the offense, we have dominated the passing game. Rushing yards have been pretty similar. Our time of possession has actually been lower, but the offense is clicking, and that's what matters. If our defense keeps things going, we should be all right. Now Jordan Dodson breaks a tackle, throws the dude to the ground. Jordan Dodson is on his grown man so far today. The Disher to Dodson connection has been huge. Now Disher with pressure in his face. He's going to find Sean McMahon. McMahon jukes up the field, but they drop him there short of the marker. So 3rd and 2. They hand it off to Cardon Johnson, and Cardon Johnson, the sneaky fellow, always finding a way to get the first down. Now 2nd and 11 for Disher. Plenty of time, throws one deep. Looks like it's going to be up there, and Jordan Dotson can't quite get to it. A great play by Richard Benjamin on the Louisville Cardinals. Now 3rd and 11, Disher drops back again. Throws to the left-hand side. He finds Sean McMahon again, and Sean McMahon trucks 2 defenders on that play to get the first down, and he's feeling pretty good with himself right now. Now 3rd and 3, 2 minutes left. Disher pitches it out to Cardon Johnson. The nasty juke by Cardon Johnson. This dude's jukes might be the best that we have ever seen at James Madison University. But a big touchdown there by Cardon Johnson. That's going to make this ball game 21-6 here in the 3rd quarter. Now, with about a minute left, Bonafon's going back with the read option and a huge hit by Rashad Jean Jr. You come across the middle, you try and get at that second level, Rashad Jean Jr. is going to make you pay. Now 2nd and 2 with here in the 3rd quarter. Bonafon again is finding room. We are missing tackles like crazy, but Charles Hutt finally brings him down in around the 20-yard line. So going into the 4th quarter, it's a 21-6 lead for the JMU Dukes, but Louisville is knocking on the doorstep of the goal line. Now a big pass here, and they're going to catch that one inside the 5. So on 1st and goal, they're lining up in shotgun. They hand it off to LJ Scott, but a big tackle there by Branch to stop him short of the goal line. And here in 2nd and goal, they go back up the middle, and Ezekiel is going to get a huge hit to make it 3rd and goal for JMU here in the goal line. Can they get a 3rd stop in a row? This was going to be a read option again. They hand it off to LJ Scott, and unfortunately for JMU's defense, LJ Scott is going to get a 2-yard rushing touchdown to add to his total. He says, whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep feeding him. Now they're going for a 2-point conversion. Bonafide lines up, looks across the middle. He's got a guy wide open. He's going to find Bagley there, so they do convert. They're only down 7 now, but look, JMU, the defense wasn't too happy. LJ Scott was kind of taunting him there, saying, keep feeding me, they can't stop him. So let's see if the offense can keep it going, but most importantly, we want to see what the defense does once Louisville gets the ball back. Now a nice pass here to Jordan Dotson again from Joe Disher. Joe Disher and Jordan Dotson, I told you guys, they've been an incredible connection so far today and especially this season. Now Cardon Johnson back with the ball, fights his way down for an 8-yard carry to make it 2nd and 2. We've got Dotson in motion. A little bit of a read option play here. Disher's got time. He gets the first down, but he fumbles it. Joe Disher, you've been doing so well. No turnovers on the day, but you fumble in a critical situation, and Louisville is feeling really good because now they have the ball back. Really good field position, and they're only down 7. Now Bonafide throws it across the middle. This is a great play, though, by Brett Siegel to reach his hand back and get the deflection to stop that from being probably a first down. And with 3:40 left, Louisville has the ball. Pressure's coming in. Throw it deep, and Barrow's going to get the interception. What a timely play by Barrow. We needed a turnover. The JMU defense gets the first of the day, and Bonafide cannot believe it. 4 tackles and an interception on the day so far for Barrow. What a magnificent play, because now we have the ball. Joe Disher can try to redeem himself here. And with 3 minutes left on 2nd and 9, Disher rolls to the right-hand side. Plenty of room. The defense doesn't even see him, and they forget that Joe Disher is a pretty good runner. This dude's got about 80, 82 speed. He can definitely show his wheels off. Now Cardon Johnson cutting up the field. Nearly the first down, gets stopped just shy at 2nd and inches. Now 2nd and 10. Disher's in the red zone nearly. Rolls to the left-hand side. He's got a guy deep he could possibly throw, but Disher says, you know what, I'm going to keep a hold of the ball. He does get forced out of bounds, though, so they drop him there at 1st and goal, and Coach Mike Houston is happy with how Joe Disher's doing, and Joe Disher, oh yeah, of course the dude's hype. He's come a long way so far this season. You got to be happy for him. Now 1st and goal, we hand it off to Cardon Johnson, and Cardon Johnson, the sneaky fellow, finds a way to get into the end zone. That's going to give us a 28-14 lead. Things are looking good, but how will our defense respond after that last drive? But look at this, Charles Tutt. He says, you know what, I got this. Put the team on his back. The shutdown corner gets a big interception there. Read that play completely, jumped the inside of the route, and Bonafide is devastated. What a play by Charles Tutt. So now we have great field position on the right side of the 50. We hand it off to Cameron King this time. This time he's taking out Cardon Johnson. Look, he's done well today with 2 minutes left. We're going to let some of the backups play at this point. So Chase Sinclair is in at quarterback. Throws it across middle to Jordan Dotson. Yes, Jordan Dotson's still in the game. This dude is too good to take out. We hand it off to Cameron King. Cameron King up the middle, trucks a couple of defenders, and they drop him just inside the 5. So on 2nd and goal, a toss to the outside. Cameron King is going to skate into the end zone for the very first rushing touchdown of his career. A 6-yard touchdown, and everybody is hyped for Cameron King. What a play by the young true freshman. Everyone's dapping him up on the sidelines, especially Brett Siegel. So the JMU Dukes against the number 16 team ranked in the nation. We're going to walk out here with the big W. 13 carries for 73 yards for Cardon Johnson. A modest performance for him, but he still get 2 rushing touchdowns. The JMU team, you got to be happy for him. So Joe Disher, 15 for 20 today, over 200 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Chase Sinclair threw 1 pass in there as well. Cardon Johnson, Joe Disher, and Cameron King all balled out today. John Miller as well with a couple rushes. Jordan Dotson, though, has been an absolute freak on the field, getting tons of receptions and tons of yards. But Rashad Jean Jr., the redshirt freshman is a problem out there, knocking people out. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the playlist down below for more JMU videos, and I will catch you guys on the very next episode.